the match point.
Well, it's both game point and match point.
So what is it then?
If it's the first, it's game. Have you not seen tennis before? Game, set, and match. It's game point and match point.
So what is it? Game point and match point.
If HellRaisers have 15, then it's game and match point.
Let's continue this, not in the pistol round.
Oh.
Alright.
Lordy, lordy, lordy.
So here we go. We've got Apex already taking 2 frags. They're pushing into the A bomb site. And HellRaisers are scrambling here for the retake. Smoked off on middle even. That is horrendous. Funneled into CT. That's not where they want to go though. Got to wait for this smoke. That is brutal. Absolutely brutal. Bomb still needs to go across onto the site. Maniac does take down Flamey, and there you go. That's all she wrote. Only Apex going down, but he took down 2 people with him.
Threw a Glock fade at him as well. Casually threw a Glock fade at his cadaverous body.
And the problem is that they can only afford 1 scout. Because only 1 guy got a frag, so that's really depressing. If you can actually get 2 or 3 scouts in this situation, it's really good. But you can see Kenny S has a scout of his own.
He's going to be there for a while. Let's move on. Okay, let's not move on. Let's go into third-person view. This is not Resident Evil. Okay, not much going on at the moment. Just jockeying for position here. Got 2 CTs trying to get as close as possible on the short area. Let's look at what guns they have. Actually, never mind that. We have a push through to mid into B. But Flamey with other ideas. Going to take down Apex. Can he pick up the gun though? That's the question. That nade is going to float in and land on somebody's head. And he's going to get finished off by RPK as well. That was beautiful by Titan. 3 versus 3 now. HellRaisers putting in lots of damage here. Good patient tapping there by Adren. Not hammering the pistol, making it worthless, but does find the head. Now that will give them the advantage. But still, they've only got pistols. There's no rifles on the CT team, despite a man advantage. They've got control of the bomb. And both terrors are stuck on the site. Gonna have to try and push at the same time, but that 5-7's gonna put in work here. Flamey taking down both players with assist from Angel, and HellRaisers are causing havoc.
Oh my god.
Kucha straight to the AWP, has no armor. This guy just doesn't give a damn. Diggs on a pistol round, third round AWPs, no armor. He doesn't give any of them damn. None at all.
Oh, does get tagged though.
Got double peaks.
Yeah, they got the scouts on the go themselves now, so... And already 3 guys tagged. 3 guys tagged from HellRaisers in the first 10 seconds of the round. That is horrible.
Scout and an AWP. The AWP with no armor. This is an interesting situation which I can see possibly going wrong.
Yeah, I don't feel good. I don't feel good for HellRaisers.
Let's look at the tools that Titans they've weaponry or whatever. They've got 2 scouts, they've got a Tech 9, they've got 2 smoke grenades and a Molotov, so they can close down positions, force people out of positions. They've got 3, 4 flashbangs as well. There's one of them, there's a second one. So they could entirely do this. That said, nobody's dead for either side just yet. Push is coming into the B bomb sites at the moment.
Kenny's going to get the entry, and there's another one to be found as well. Quick plant there for Titan as they look good
3
now.
Scouts, they got triple scouts.
And Kucha is going to have to try to save this AWP probably because this is going terribly for his team. HellRaisers, they don't have a hope in hell of retaking this bomb site. See Kucha on the furthest of angles, but even there he's not really all that safe because with these this low investment of weapons like Scout, Galil, they might even feel very free to go and challenge him here. They know that he's got an AWP as well. They're going to go for it here. They're going to hunt him down. Kucha on 33 health. This is going to go potentially very, very badly for him. Can he get... Oh, what happened?
The timing.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, 8 health. How does he survive?
Get behind blue, get behind blue.
Oh, God, he got killed, and that's the AWP down. The AWP is down. The AWP is down.
What just happened?
I don't know.
I mean, an AWP with no armor and a scout on a second player, I don't know if that is an ideal situation. But it is what it is.
Good tag.
They lost the first round, won the second one. Trades keep coming backwards and forwards. Now it's in favor of Titan. He's got a mixed buy coming out here. Nice flashes here, but can he get any frags? Support is being smoked off, and the Adren will indeed find a frag. 2 remaining players back off before they lose the bomb on long. So that will be long and pretty much the whole of A, for the time being at least, in control of HellRaisers. So there will be no 2-pronged assault for the time being onto A due to the complete lack of control of the long area. So If they choose to push A, it's all going to be from short, unless they can jump down into CT or similar. Oh, do it, do it, do it. It's a big nade. Well, it could have been a big nade. But in fact, Dan, it wasn't that big at all. Second nade follows up and leaves Existence on 59 HP. Third nade comes in, does no damage. So, Titan looking to emerge through CT spawn at the moment. Kucha with the first frag though. That may slow down any attempted push from CT onto the A bomb site. Bomb is still lower tunnel though, so maybe that B was the intention. B may be the only option left for them as there are 30 seconds remaining. Indeed, they're going to just try and charge up to CT, but it's not going to happen. Existence, will he see it in time? Indeed he will. Flamey goes down, and they are in control of the bomb site with Angel having to retreat back through the doors. Bomb needs to Bomb is going to get planted, in fact, behind double stack. Maniac Existence with a crossfire setup. Kenny S just holding the flank here, keeping control of the tunnel area. Does find a connection with Adren. Kenny S taking down Dozier as well. Only Angel remains. It's a consolation frag, and we'll have to get the hell out of Dodge. 2 remaining Ts.
Sick play by Kenny S there. I mean, that just shut down a retake completely. Just they couldn't go anywhere. They were stuck in front of the double doors. They could only go through the double doors of the main site itself. And if they did do that, Kenny S can come and backstab them. So they had to actually deal with him. They had to try and deal with him. And you can see how effective that was in shutting down the round. And now Titan in full control of the match. Kenny S on an AWP. And they are going to spread themselves across the map to get control of all the areas. Was that a quick poke there? In fact, it was from Existence straight up into the double doors in the middle. And they're going to go for the entries here on B as well. Just having at them at the moment, all over the place. And this looks like a fast one from Titan as they clean up.
They've pretty much they've secured the passage for the bomb to go through the tunnels into B. And look, the bomb is not moving at all. This entire area is completely clean for them, and they're just waiting, searching for these CTs, trying to eliminate them from the map. That's the priority here. So excellent play there. They did not stop for a second. As soon as they went through B and cleared it, they went straight out the door, straight into this area. So even if things start to go wrong, they've got such massive map control that the CTs can't get anywhere near the bomb site. So the hunt was immediately on following that situation. So great decision making there. Existence just holding in the apps while he just pulls the strings of his puppets. There is a lower mid push as well, sorry, lower tunnel push from Angel. Finds the first frag on Existence. Flamey taking down RPK as well. And the bomb still top mid. Questions will be asked. Oh, Apex really should have got that frag. He had all the time in the world, but the spray didn't go his way. And Titan will be at a man disadvantage here as Kenny S looks to square things up. Indeed he will, taking down Dozier. Gonna throw the bomb over and hold the long area. So Maniac gonna plant it for Pit/Plat. And it's 2v2 in this retake.
In spots like this, as a TG, you're super comfortable. Maniac can have no pressure on him. He knows that that plant, they got to deal with Kenny S, and that's going to be the case here. Maniac gets taken down in his peak, and this Kenny S misses the initial flick here, but look how much space he has to work with. Gets a shot, ooh, tagged down to 10. This is getting very risky now. Still lots of time on the bomb. It's getting worse and worse now, and Flame's just going to hightail it out there. He knows that if he respects Kenny S's game, and he's going to get out of there, save his AK, and we're going to have Kenny S alive with his AWP. Actually, that's a great spawn if he wants to go for that B pick, but perhaps going to go for the pick into the double doors at the start of the round instead.
Yeah, he has to fear a potential eco from his teammates as well, so rushing B may not be the optimal plan here. He's not going to find anyone else to play with for the time being. We have a double push on short here from the HellRaisers. Okay. So, Flamey with an AK, let's have a look at where he's playing. He is going to be on the B bomb site. This is a corner that not everybody checks because not even his gun will be exposed there. If he had, say, a silenced M4, then you might see the barrel if he was holding this angle, but he seems to be pointing a little bit into the wall potentially, which would hide the barrel of a silenced M4 as well. Kucha being, oh, look at that. He was forced to move out of his position by the Molotov and got completely shut down there by Maniac. Overkill there, shooting him in the head despite having no armor whatsoever.
Yes, going in as well, straight up onto the site. Dozier has to defend with the P250. Gonna spray him down with that. Connects in the head. RPK pushing middle, slowing rotation. Not quite gonna capitalize well enough though on his position. And that's gonna really help out HellRaisers now. We're doing an immaculate job there. Another great frag in the end, as Titan cannot get on the site. It's a nice sprint by Maniac, but wasn't able to take down the frag onto Dozier, and that's where things started to crumble, as also RPK was unable to win his duels on the middle area, and that's where the round was lost and won there. And Titan, they love putting themselves in these spots where it's down to that individual skill. Once again, Kenny S looking for the middle pick, doesn't find a single jumper even, and now we have a very big push from Existence. Straight out there, gets the info. They know that there's 2 players on the B site and not much going on in middle. Great flick though from Kucha, takes down Apex, pressuring Cat. Once again, Titan looking for these one-on-ones. Kucha going to give him just that, as now they push up Cat slowly, but they don't get anything from the death of Apex. There's Adren in position to support as well. Orb coming into play. Kenny S takes down Kucha. Kenny S still alive here, up on the side. Great shot there, down onto Adren. More players though. Whoa, what a shot there from Kenny S. I think he was even in the air still. Another one found by Kenny S. Again, this guy delivers, as it's just Dozier left. He's got the bomb. There's plenty of time now for Kenny S to try to retrieve this. He's already got 4 kills on the board. Why not make it 5? I'm sure he's thinking as Dozier creeps below. And things are definitely quite hard here for Kenny S. He has no idea where Dozier can possibly be, and time is starting to play an issue for him in his decision making. See Kenny S now just trying to get the lay of the land here. Just going to jump down into the middle, see if he can find the quick angle. He's going to spot the back of Dozier. What an ace there from Kenny S. Huge round, and that is why this guy is considered the best AWPer in the world, because he can pull out rounds just like that.
I have no words for what I just witnessed. That was absolutely demoralizing if you're on the CT side, that's for sure. But then again, it is Kenny S after all. You wouldn't expect it from anybody else. Absolute insanity play there. Great decision making from the man himself, Mr. Shrub. So 6-2, Titan with a healthy lead so far. Apex looking to extend that, and he will extend his AK into the head of Kucha. So that'll give them a nice advantage here. We've got the counter nades coming in from the CT side. Maniac just holding a passive angle here, peeking every so often, waiting for the CTs to potentially try and overextend. You can see they're almost baiting the CTs to try and find some information on long as they push the short area, but the HellRaisers team have other ideas. So not taking the bait from Titan. Titan will look at other options. Angel just looking for some information, trying to listen in, and also look away from potential flashbangs, which is why he's facing the wall like that. So 2 purposes. One is to use one ear of his headphones to pinpoint exactly where people are if they make noise. Second is to look away from any potential flashbangs coming in. Is he going to follow up? No, he's not. The push is coming into the B bomb site. Flamey has to hold here. Doesn't even get a single frag. We've got 2, 3, 4 terrorists on the B bomb site with B halls held as well. This round is going to go in favor of Titan.
Oh yeah, this is very, very dominant. And you can see how Kenny S, I guess, essentially pulled them up by the bootstraps with an ace like
RPK
that.
in the head by accident.
Yeah, man, he's letting them know. He's letting them know what he expects.
He's living life on the edge.
He's like a rabid animal.
He's got a short temper. If you wave your Glock at him, he will shoot you in the head without a moment's hesitation. He is the most wanted man in France. He is the human meat grinder. He is the Rizza, the Jizza, Inspector Deck Rayquan, the chef.
I have no idea what you just said, but alright. Let's do this. Alright.
I thought you were a rap guy, Dan, but clearly not.
So here we go. 2-7 the score as Titan roll over HellRaisers. But they looked worse in the opening 4 rounds of the last map, and they managed to come back 11 rounds in a row without a single round to break their spree from Titan. So perhaps they just need that a kickstart here, but it's not going to be found just yet. They have no monies. No monies. And this, the whole ethos, it would seem, of how to play this map on CT against what Titan are bringing to the table is just not working out for HellRaisers. They don't have the ability to perform in some of these battles, it would seem, against Titan, who are taking these excellent one-on-ones, generally speaking. As we're going to have Maniac taking over long, pretty much, again, for free. But of course, you know, HellRaisers going a bit gambly here with 3 players towards B.
So with Kenny S in the pit holding long, are they going to push the short area and complete the set? They have lost a player over towards the B tunnel, and the flank is coming in from the CT, so the bomb needs to move quickly. You can see Maniac positioning himself to try and stop any rotation, but he was just a bit late there. Sees at least one CT, going to try and find the other before he gets backstabbed and rotate to a safer position where he has a crossfire with a teammate. So excellent play there from Maniac. Those are taking down Apex, making it 2 versus 3. You have to wonder if they are going to go for the safe here, though. And it looks likely as Dozier is just hopping around the B bomb site. Meanwhile, Flamey is on short, so he may be looking for some exits, potentially an early frag. He does have a smoke on him actually, so if the entire team rotates to the long area, so he just picks up a kit as well, then it could just be saving that for the following round. So yeah, he could have gone for a smoke diffuse, or at least an attempt, but more often than not, versus 3 players, that's not going to happen. He is going to go for the save. Lots of money being carried on his person, and he will see that through to the next round. Looking at the CT money, we will see the buy coming out from the rest of his team as well. Maybe a bit light on grenades. Those are dropping the AWP for Kucha, who picks up armor this time. That's always good. So let's see if Kenny S and Kucha will meet. The 2Ks. Wall bang for Flamey, down to 36 HP. That's never nice to be on the receiving end of. Apex, 17 HP as well. So early on, 2 players heavily tagged, and HellRaisers will pick up Existence to boot. So both AWPers catching some early heats. Tyson down to 3 players already, but they are 6 rounds up, so they won't be too worried. Very quick look at their money, and if they do lose this round, they should still be able to eke out a buy. But it's not over yet. Strong hold on the A side from HellRaisers, but can it continue? RPK has other ideas, getting their first frag. It's taken out by Kucha though. Kucha has done very good work, and it will be only Kenny S, but we saw what he did just a few rounds ago. Can he do the same now? He can't, as Dozier goes for a timing peak, and that will be the end of that.
It's going to be interesting to see if HellRaisers can bounce back now that they've got this kind of a situation going for them. They got an ace, they got the AWP on Kucha. Kenny S is not AWPing himself, he's just on an AK. This is where HellRaisers could maybe bring it back to 7 rounds. This is a really good opportunity where they have an advantage, having won that round, so let's see what else they can bring to the table. Big push up Cat here, and so that's going to leave things very much in the hands of Kucha. He's on the AWP there, on the slope. Dozier's going to cover his back here as Kucha goes down. Dozier acting almost as the AWPer there in the situation. There's the drop from Apex. Takes down Adren. Huge problems here for HellRaisers. Still with advantage, but the bomb goes down, and Maniac is pretty healthy in this 1-on-2 with the bomb down, the time put on the CTs. But Flamey comes in just in the nick of time, and he's going to save it there for HellRaisers as they go 4-8. But that was a pretty costly round. At the very least, Angel's going to be able to pick up Kucha's AWP, but Kucha definitely would have expected to get more frags in that situation to hold that more cleanly.
If you are just joining us, people, this is a best of 3. HellRaisers are 1 game up at the moment. Titan with a 4-round lead in the first half of the second map. That is Dust 2, as you can see. Kenny S top fragging for his team of 16 and 6. Existence down at the bottom again. He is spending most of his time holding the bomb and doing the leading for his team, pulling the strings, doing all the puppetry, so don't worry too much about his score. Kucha and Angel, 4 and 5 frags respectively on the CT side. They're going to need to step their game up if HellRaisers want to bring this to an 8-7. Good start here as Maniac is taken down in a long area. Nobody in mid at the moment for Titan, sorry, for HellRaisers. Something Titan have noticed in previous rounds. We saw charges through mid, having a quick peek up to B slope and back again from Titan. This time they're going to be having a look with a flash over to the A bomb site. Apex tagged heavily though. Gonna try and jump down into CT spawn, and he doesn't get spotted by Adren because of the flashes. Gets taken out, however, by Angel, and it will be only 2 Titan members remaining. They are still in control of the bomb, but the odds are stacked against them, to say the least. RPK could find a frag here, but no, he will not. Existence remains versus 4. He is potentially unknown, however, that could have just given the game away, that little drop off the box. Gets the first frag onto Dozier. Gets a fast second. I think he may have a on here. What is going on? Existence with 3 frags in a space of 3-4 seconds. He's put himself in a 1 versus 1. Flamey is to come. He may expect him to come from the B bomb site, but doesn't know for sure. He will spot him in CT spawn. Gonna just creep away, crouching. Flamey going for a jump peek now. Goes for a pop flash. Existence has moved away from the site. I think he's been spotted by Flamey. Flamey looking for that headshot now. He does have a kit as well. Finds the frag. Excellent play from Existence to take it this far, but Flamey will get the round with the defuse there to finish things off. So Existence trying to go as huge as Kenny S. They didn't quite make it in the end, but what a fantastic performance to get that far.
Yeah, definitely. I think you gotta question that last decision of like going to Gandalf there, that box, because you can't get out of that spot, and once they've got you there, he's got you. You know, it's very hard to get out of that spot. So, but it was a pretty sick with Galil. That's like great. That's like they should run the ads there for the weapon, like with that series of frags.
There's that wall smoke spray you were talking about, just in case there's a double stack from the CTs. Existence looking to clear it out, and clear it out he will. And interestingly, now we have 2 of the HellRaisers players were close to CT spawn, Adren and Angel. Angel's rotated back towards the B bomb site, but it's Short again, which is in control of the T's. Existence has jumped down, doesn't get the frag on top of the box where Adren is loitering. He will jump down to try to support the defense of the A bomb site here. Going to have a man advantage, although Long is in control of Titan now. For all of 3 seconds, Kucha has other ideas. The remaining players, well, Kucha's heavily tagged at the moment, but Flamey's still in over 100 HP and has just brought it back to a 2 versus 2. But Galil doing more work in CT spawn. Apex leaving Kucha the only one standing. He has got the AWP though. He can find the connections. Unfortunately, he can't, and that will go to Kenyes in the following round. We are into the last round of the first half, as you can see there. HellRaisers looking to close the gap, but not many tools to do it with.
Yeah, it's the Galil looking like an AK-47 in this in this first half. I'm actually a big Galil fan. Actually, I like using the Galil much more than the Famas at least, but never mind. We have Kenny S on the AWP once again, back into territory that is both known and loved. As the push on Long actually comes in here, as massive damage has been done early on in the round to the players of HellRaisers. Kucha goes down as well, and can't help but feel like things aren't going to go so well for them, but Angel finds the head of one player. Oh my goodness! Gets Kenny S as well, snaps up to short with the scout, does get eliminated, but perhaps he just gave his team a little bit of extra space to work with. But they are going to be clearing out middle as they have 1 player in B now, and that's pretty much it. Just Flamey with big proper pump, and they're actually coming in. Oh, perhaps not. They are kind of meandering around at the moment in middle, seeing if they can bait out the last player. Flamey, if he could pick up a weapon here, that'd be fantastic, but what is there to find? He's jumping around, finds himself the scout. It's not much of an upgrade here. Gonna drop the scout, just not sure what to do at the moment as Flamey just dies, and it's a 10-5 half. Titan look great to send this all the way to nuke, but it's not done yet.
Indeed it isn't, but solid advantage here. Now the question is, are Titan going to do something bat-poo crazy on their pistol, on their CT pistol? Again, we saw on Cash they had 4 people mid, 1 person B. Are we going to see something more standard on Dust 2? We are about to find out. 3 players with armor on the HellRaisers side. Kucha, Angel, Dozier, Adren, Flamey, the Nade boys. Look at this Titan on the pistol round. Apex looking to go huge with a massive potential flank here. Are they going to check the corners? Oh, he's got... Oh, that's a complete disaster. He had a team flash and everything. They had a well thought out, well drilled flash there from a teammate, but blind pistol just shot him in the face. Nice tap there from Kinyas, playing the piano right now on short. Gets the bomb down as well, so we're going to see the rotation coming in from the Titan players. HellRaisers, though, are going to take control of the site and get this bomb down.
Kenius did quite massive damage there. 2 quick frags is always going to be nice, but again, we saw this position from Kenius from I think it was player, but anyway, I think it might have been Kenius before, but you know, locking down that rotation through double doors didn't go well though this time for our Titan friends, and you can see that now they've made it up towards Cat. Very low though, taking a lot of damage, and these Glocks working magic onto them, and that's going to be the round for HellRaisers, so they're going to start things off well. And what is their decision going to be here? Titan, are they going to pick up? No, RPK, I was expecting maybe to pick up a scout threat to Kenny, but he's actually going to pick up a Nova there.
I'm loving how well drilled the Titan side is, even though that strat didn't go in their way because of a random shot from a blinded player shooting the teammate, shooting Titan Apex in the head. It was a great idea. And again, look at this positioning here. RPK is the bait. Existence looking away just in case flashes come in. Can mount a defense. So Titan have definitely tightened up their game. No pun intended. Look at Maniac. He is just searching now. And we saw a round previously where HellRaisers took so long that they had to lose round by timeout. Is the same going to happen as they are just allowing Titan to advance their position all over the place? Big pop-up. I can't even talk that big pop-up pump. Taking down Flamey there. They are in control of long, however, but that flash coming in. Titan are doing massive damage here to HellRaisers. HellRaisers have 3 players left. Kuchuk, bomb carrier, 23 HP. They are all stuck on long together. They have no idea if anybody's out here. Going to have to pop flash just to clear this area. And this is nowhere near planting a bomb. They've got no nades left whatsoever. So they're basically sending out a scout. This is like one of those little probes in StarCraft, just going out to look around the map and see what's clear and what's not, what the CTs are up to.
Those are going to find himself one over at CT. As he cleans everything up, it's just Existence and Apex left now. As it is Apex, he's wishing he was the one with the Nova right now so he can make these jump shots work. But as cheeky as he is, he's actually going to pick up Kucha, which is honestly kind of a big deal. And now comes Existence in with the P250. If Apex keeps distracting them, well, it's like not going to matter as Existence does get spotted and eliminated. Apex goes down 2, but that's 3 frags there for Titan, so they can feel pretty good about that, I would say.
All right, not making this easy for themselves. They are, however, up against a very dangerous team, so all credit to Titan for taking the advantages they did in that round. Kuchar just information scouting at the moment, letting the B players run past, looking for a potential AWP, but there will be none as it is a full eco here from the Titan players. 8-10 should be good. Angel with a Mac 10 again, running around like he's in a Biggie Smalls video. Okay, so let's see who's doing the work. Kenny S and Dozier top fragging for both of their teams. Kenny S looking get a bracket. Angel needs to be careful. Spots an elbow. Takes out the player. Early advantage. 1 minute on the clock. Bomb still unknown as far as the CTs are concerned. But look at this positioning here. They've got Apex up close and personal looking for a 1 pop with the P250. And from that position, he could potentially get even 2 players if they make their presence known and both try to push the short area. But for now, they will be trying to flank into B. Angel going to be the first man charging up with a Mac 10. He's facing the wrong wall for some crazy reason, maybe looking for counter flashes coming out from the CTs, but there will be none. They're pushing onto the site now, and only losing Angel, in fact. So that's really well done. You know, you always see Angel on the anti-eco running around with a Mac 10, and they're allowing him to just run out there, and he's the risk taker basically. So if Titan managed to kill him and pick up his weapon, all they have is a Mac 10 versus fully Kevlar helmeted opponents. So that's a good round there by HellRaisers.
And Kenny S on the timing with ZWP towards long there. Not going to spot anything on middle. And again, also from HellRaisers taking it pretty easy there. You know, not really messing around with middle that much either. But now they're going to go in from dark, walking all the way through. This is actually really interesting right now. If they are able to smoke down CD spawn fast and get this split on to be going, this could be really rough here for Titan, as they don't have anyone close to short, so the rotation time is going to be kind of far, and Kenny S is going to have to blindly shoot through the smoke. We know he's good at that, but still, that smoke down on the B's tunnels is going to make life a little bit difficult. But HellRaisers here, they've really made their presence known. Titan absolutely have to know what's going on now. The smoke goes down on CT, but the problem is they didn't have anyone forward on cap, so they didn't know for sure. And Kenny S has a gap, gets the shot, of course he does, and they try to make their way in here. But RPK sat right up close and tight to the smoke, doesn't get a single kill, unbelievable. But there's Existence at the back, and he's going to be able to take down 2 players with ease. Existence with 3 kills in this round, and that bomb down for Dozier to try to recover somehow, some way. But I don't know if he's going to be able to pull this one off.
25 seconds versus 4 players. I don't think this is happening. And I think someone has an angle from him on him in CT spawn. That someone is, of course, Mr. Kenny S, who misses a shot uncharacteristically. Full-up nade. Not sure if that did any damage there. Dozier does fall eventually. And you can see Titan now playing double AWPs here. Kenny S and Existence, changing things up on the CT side.
Yeah, I mean, I think that play was a little bit too slow there from HellRaisers. One of the powerful things with B-splits is if you can get them happening fast, then you get into the site and you lock them out. But right now it's going to be the Smith's flash over, and that is all she wrote for Kucha. He is not going to be taking part in this round anymore. And look at the pressure in there, or the attempted pressure in there from Titan. So they got a 1 frag advantage early on. It's going to leave HellRaisers without the opportunity to throw away somebody for a position or a frag or a trade or something like that. And instead they're just down a man. It really sucks to be in this spot. And with these nades, with this kind of position, they've got to try to open something up. But as you can see, Titan are playing so tight to the bomb sites at the moment. And then they're not going to give away any one-on-ones. This is going to force HellRaisers to eventually just have to push together without getting that pick. And Existence and Kenny S have AWPs. So, yeah, I don't like the chances of HellRaisers right now.
Yeah, they're definitely going to need a pop flash up here on short. But looking at the gap Kenny S is playing, they may not even find the right spot for it. Pop flash is coming in, and it does the job, actually. So he is going to be forced to look away there. But that doesn't mean he's going to jump down. They will, however, get the frag onto him. Apex left to defend the site on his own. Going to be mollied off the site. Have to play from slope. However, most importantly, they're still in control of long. But push is coming in to B now. And RPK going to be rotating to a better position. See, he's gone for an aggressive tunnel push to try and take control of that so they don't get pincered. The frag's coming in, though, in favor of HellRaisers. And it's going to be a 2-man retake versus 2 players on the B-bomb site. They've got the crossfire set up as well. This is looking good for HellRaisers. Angel, however, is quite tagged. Flash coming in from a teammate. Trade is going to be real. Doesn't know where Maniac is. Not sure if he can hear him from there. Looks like he's assumed that he is in a tunnel area.
This is a really good play from Adren.
You can see he's just positioning himself behind the box. Maniac makes his presence known with the running and still manages to survive with 12 HP. Got the kit as well. This will be the defuse. 4-round lead for Titan.
I feel kind of gutted there for HellRaisers. That was a really good round by them. We already talked about how unwinnable it was looking. But they played that so well because they flashed Kenny S. And Kenny S didn't even drop down. He just sidestepped. He basically knew how long to press the A key for, so that, and then to stop. So he would not be visible, and then recover from the flash, then peek out and shoot again. But they were actually ready for that. They actually had the spray there for him. So that was really sick. But anyway, hold that thought. We do have a quick push from Kenny S. The man himself picks up a fragment to Angel and falls back out of there. That's so nice. Again, crippling Titan at the start of the round. But they are going to find themselves an M4, but no armor to use it with. So just going for what they can at the moment.
These early trades. Look at the flank here from Maniac to top mid. That's going to be lots of information for his teammates. I think it's safe to say that the remaining Ts are probably in CT, but he's still looking for the last one. Dozier gets a frag with a Tech 9. That's absolutely outrageous. Dozier versus 3. 1 minute on the clock here. Got 3,400 in the bank. So very quick look, and he's not too far away from his teammate, so he can try and go for this. That's RPK down 5 HP now versus 2 AWPs unbeknownst to him. And there's the first one. Kenny S going to finish him off.
But one quick point I want to make about the previous round to that, where they got the kill on Kenny S, was the cool thing about mid-round calls like that is that the 2 guys who were left on the site, by them taking out Kenny S, they can't rotate yet because the threat is still there of the A push. But so by them going B, they get to put space between them.
That was kind of weird.
And the rotation, which is nice.
I'm not sure exactly what happened
was
there.
Was that like a Smith's fail?
He was just standing there, it seemed. I'm not sure what the deal was. But anyway, Kenny S has fallen. Advantage HellRaisers got 3 people breaching the long area. And that's the presence they've been lacking in recent rounds where they've taken control of short. So this makes an A push a lot more likely, which is why Apex is positioning himself in an aggressive position, just in case there are Ts there, try to get an early advantage. Same thing RPK did on the B bomb site as Ts were emerging up B slope, pushed into tunnel to get a quick frag there, a surprise frag to stop a 2-pronged assault where they'd have no safe haven. So now we have 2 people pushing into B tunnels here from Titan. Flamey though, not going to have any of it from existence. Both players, Flamey and RPK, going to try and spray each other down. Flamey left with 12 HP, RPK left with 67. However, he does have a dead teammate next to him, so there is that to consider. 3 versus 5 now. And again, they are still in control of long. Push coming into short now, and that long player is going to be absolutely key, and there he is. In fact, that was Angel from short, I presume, as it's Kucha on long. But good patience there, just holding long, and it paid off in the end, as without losing a single player, they have taken control of this round. Only 2 Titan players remain here, and they will take down Angel, but this round belongs to HellRaisers.
So, James, do you think they can do it? Do you think they can actually claw their way back and take it in 2 against Titan?
Oh, look at the money on both sides. They barely have any. Titan are going to be in a difficult spot following this round, and HellRaisers would have been in just as bad as one if they didn't win this round themselves. So,
yeah, that actually makes me more confident in their chances because now they get the eco. So, yeah, they got 2 AWPs. Are they going to actually buy an AK? Yeah, okay, they're going to buy an AK. Are they? Yeah, or was it just a drop there? Or are they going to just use 2 AWPs here on the T side? This is interesting. I don't think there's a spare AK on the floor, so it looks like they're going to be rolling with 2 AWPs. It's an awkward style to play with as the Ts, because you have problems with mobility there, and you kind of want your AWPers to open things up for you. Because otherwise...
I'm wondering why he's taken his silencer off. Has he taken it off to make more noise, to try and run distraction for a teammate? Problem is, there are no teammates around him, so I don't know if he prefers the recoil of it without...
I think he wants like a nostalgia fest for like 1.6.
Possibly, yeah.
I think that's what it is, because it does sound kind of like the 1.6 one a little bit. Doesn't sound as good though. With low quality sounds from 1.6 to 16-bit sounds.
They were gorgeous.
So like the crackling.
The information was a lot more valuable from sounds in that game. Hopefully CSGO will catch up in that regard. Bomb is still down in T spawn here for HellRaisers, and it's 3 versus 3. They're not doing amazing on some of these anti-eco rounds, and this would be an example of that. Kucha just poking around with the AWP on short, but Apex not going to peek. Titan with 2 AKs in their possession now. Apex having a look, but he's the one with only a pistol, so I'm wondering if he's baiting for his teammates. He may well be. His existence all of a sudden comes from B slope, takes down Kucha. 1-man advantage. That could be another AK for them as well. In fact, Apex is going to be on B slope, so it's all down to existence, but we saw him versus 4. Now with an AK versus 2, who knows what could happen.
Tag there onto Dozier, but Dozier is going to get the better of existence. That's another round there for HellRaisers, but they did sustain quite a lot of losses. You can see that this is really going to hurt them. It's going to cost Dozier. He's going to have to drop for a teammate surely so they can get full nades here, or somebody's got to drop.
Kenius is going all out.
Okay, there we go.
No armor. Kucha style, as we saw from him previously. We'll see if he can make it happen here.
And if HellRaisers win this round, they have a solid chance to win this match. They have a solid chance to get back into this, but
yeah, this
got to
is
happen
very
here.
key. This is a very, very key round for them.
This is probably the most important round of the match right now for HellRaisers, most decisive one. So already keeping things very tentative. We can see around the 120 mark, we're seeing them kind of converging around the middle double doors Xbox area, flashing over into short, seeing if they can slowly push CTs back, clear that area now. So they're going to look at taking cat control as they scout out middle a little bit. Angel going to be trying to get his entries on towards double doors. Angel's the guy you'll find in that spot. Usually teams send their entry fraggers to go there forward, be the forward player there most often.
Interestingly, they've completely discarded long now, which is normally you see the T's just keeping someone out there for the longest time. Kenyes going to get the tag, but not the frag onto Angel, as we do have a push here from Angel himself. Is he going to walk through the smoke as well? He is indeed that brave. He's put himself in a really strong position, and the first frag comes in. He's tagged a teammate. In all the excitement there, smoke dissipates, and he doesn't win the duel with Apex. Kucha is team killed by Flamey.
Oh
this
my
has
God.
not gone in favor of HellRaisers. They're going for a fast peek before he plants the bomb and gets some information that one of the CTs is in CT spawn, but still goes for the fake.
He didn't know how far away they are, and this is really huge right now. Kenyes with two very important frags. Dozier has to make this a quick one-on-one. It is Titan's sole job to prevent that, and oh my God, he gets dinked, but he's still alive. Kenyes, oh my God, so close. Knows he's low. Look at that. Does get the kill, the USP, and that is it. Kenyes going to win the round there by the skin of his teeth, and Titan go 14-10. But despite winning the round, we're going to see that they aren't really going to be able to field much in the way of a buy here. Their buy is going to be terrible.
So is HellRaisers though. So
and that's going to, I mean, that forces HellRaisers to also just go all in here. And so that this is still going to be, having killed so many players, HellRaisers is still putting this within the realms of possibility. And getting the bomb down, of course.
okay, so what is next for HellRaisers? That is the question. We've got 3 CTs over to the B bomb site. Short completely disregarded, mid completely disregarded. No one's spotting short whatsoever, but HellRaisers are quite unlikely to try and push it quickly. Maniac with a very aggressive positioning, and Kenyes just in case going to boost him up as well, keep him unexpected. Oh, Kenyes just gets sprayed through the smoke as he boosts Maniac onto that box. So you have to wonder if that trade was worth it. Meanwhile, have a look at the short area. With that player down in long, they are charging onto the A site here, and there's going to be nobody here to contest with them. We have Apex desperately trying to do some damage with a nade there from CT spawn, but it's going to do nothing. Is this a save already?
Yeah, definitely. They don't have any money. They can't go for this. And they have the rounds. They've got the buffer of rounds to play with. So they have that going for them, and so they're going to use it. That is an advantage, an edge that HellRaisers don't have. A luxury they don't have, a commodity they are without. So this is really good news for them, obviously. And it was really, really nice. You can see that. Oh my God.
Wow.
Wow, with the Galil and everything. And he actually was challenging against an AWP who's in pit. Can only see like a pixel. It's got a Galil. It's a max range.
This is how, these guys roll. We've seen a Dren do mad clutches on long as well.
That's how Angel rolls.
A Dren is the clutch king with 100 ping.
But this is really, really cool how
his
Titan
25.
How Titan played, because they had, of course, a bunch of players like 3 towards B. They know that they're at a disadvantage when it comes to the Rangers. They don't have the nades, and they don't have the weapons to really fight against the AKs. So they're just like, you know what? Let's just play really tight team play setups on the sites. And of course, the opening was on short, and HellRaisers were able to abuse that. They are pushing up a dark though. They want that quick information here, Titans. See if they can get an early edge in this round. They need it. And they're going to get a pick onto Flamey. So there you go. Opening bit of info. Opening bit of pressure. HellRaisers have to react now. So expect things to slow down a little bit as they try to kind of grasp the situation as it is now, losing a player.
Angel immediately retook control of the B tunnels area. Went all the way back through to T spawn as well, just to make sure that they weren't over there. So 3 players keeping control of mid, but again they've left long, and this time Maniac isn't having any of it. He's charging up to top mid, doesn't get the frag, but now HellRaisers are in a difficult position, and they're getting flanked again, this time by Kenyes. This is not the first time they've just completely left Long alone, and this is why you often have teams just have someone loiter around there, but never mind that. It's 3 versus 1 here on the A side. Apex trying to do what he can. Kucha has other ideas. The bomb site has fallen to the HellRaisers side. We've got RPK trying to put things back in Titan's favor. Via CT spawn with Existence not far behind him. He gets the first frag, second one as well. This guy is an absolute machine, fragging machine. 3 fast frags there for RPK, pretty much a solo effort, and he puts Titan on 15 rounds.
Oh my god, that should never have happened there. RPK getting a quad kill and winning the round for time, putting them to match point and giving them a strong chance to bring this to nuke the decider here. Is HellRaisers, if you're joining us recently, they did win map number 1. They won 16-11, I believe, on Inferno. HellRaisers with 11 rounds in a row. It was sick. But now it's all on this. We got Akucha with the AWP. Dozier just looking to maybe get a sneaky pick from Longhouse. Not really working with the timing. This is very dangerous to peek this at this late timing with no grenades to support our teammates, as we have the rest of his team just slowly extending across the rest of the map. And potentially we're going to see Angel just doing his entry fragger duties, just trying to make sure that this immediate area is clean, but Kenny S is there to take him down, and that is huge, as now they are 1 player down. They've got to make something happen. They try to make it go on Cat. It doesn't work, though. It doesn't go because Apex is there with the stop as well. Where can they go right now? There's 3 against 4 for them, and they can't afford
Here we go again.
any more mistakes.
Yeah, I mean, it was bad enough. We pointed out a few rounds ago that they kept leaving Long unguarded, and then they did it in the previous round and got punished for it. Now Maniac knows that they have a habit of leaving nobody there, and with the numbers disadvantage, it makes it even more apparent. So exploits that information, doesn't get the frag though. 3 versus 3. Kucha's still running around with the AWP, no helmet though. So any of these M4s will be 1 shot to the head, and
Time, though.
probably be dead.
Time
Indeed,
is a huge issue.
16 seconds, and the bomb is in mid at the moment. But look at this positioning from Dozier. Doesn't get the frag though. 10 seconds. They need to get to the bomb site, plant it for short as soon as possible. Indeed, they will. Kucha going to be trying to hold Long for his teammate as he plants the bomb. 2 versus 3. They need to stay solid here. Apex is just holding the long area, as I think they're only aware of where one of the T's are. They're both going to play from the short area. Flamey there, along with his teammate Kucha. Just trying to pop Existence's head like a cherry. Flamey versus 3 now. Can he hold on long enough before this bomb goes down? I'm not sure if they have time to defuse it. They do. Absolutely do.
My problem there is with the way Dozier played that. They're 3-on-3. They don't know where the player on A is, but he drops down.